Hello everyone, welcome back to the Deutsch Lernen TV. Today we go through the verbs that its stem changes e to I when conjugating. That is 5.6. Hope that you can remember the things we learnt in the previous lessons. In part 5.1, how to conjugate the verb sign. In part 5.2, how to conjugate the verbs with the ending en. In part 5.3, how to conjugate the verbs with the ending ten. In part 5.4, how to conjugate the verbs with the ending sten, sen and zen. In part 5.5, the verbs that its stem changes e to ie. Weiter für heute. Words for today. Das Papier, the paper. Die Zeit, the time. Die Bälle, the balls. Die Frau, the woman. Die Dame, the lady. Das Geld, the money. Die Schlange, the snake. Die Äpfel, the apples. Der Vater, the father. Deutsch, German. Okay, now let's move on to the lesson for today. Verbstamms e zu I. Verb stem changing e to I. These are some verbs that come under this category when conjugating. Geben, to give. Helfen, to help. Sprechen, to speak. Treffen, to meet. Treten, to kick or to step. Werfen, to throw. Brechen, to break. Messen, to measure. Station, to sting. Essen, to eat. Schmelzen, to melt. Sterben, to die. As you see in the tables, the letter E in blue color changes to I, and this only happens for the pronouns do, see and s. First, let's see the verb stems of these infinitive verbs. Verbstamms, verb stems. Geben, to give. The stem of the verb is gave. Helfen, to help. The stem of the verb is help. Treffen, to meet. The stem of the verb is treff. Brechen, to break. The stem of the verb is brech. Sterben, to die. The stem of the verb is sterb. Now let's see how to conjugate these verbs. As an example, let's take the verb geben. The stem of the verb is geb. Since the verb geben ends with en, we conjugate the ending as we learnt in part 5.2. And you can see how the verb stem changes e to I for the pronouns do, see and s. Ich gebe, I give or I am giving. Du gibst, you give or you are giving. Here you is informal and singular. Gibt, he gives or he is giving. Sie gibt, she gives or she is giving. Es gibt, it gives or it is giving. Wir geben, we give or we are giving. Ihr gebt, you give or you are giving. Here you is informal and plural. Sie geben, you give or you are giving. Here you is formal and used for both singular and plural forms. Sie geben, they give or they are giving. Remember that the verb essen, which is to eat in English, can write with double s or with s test when conjugating for pronouns do, see and s. Here the verb essen ends with sen and the ending of the verb conjugates as we learnt in part 5.4. Ich esse, I eat or I am eating. Du isst, you eat or you are eating. Er isst, he eats or he is eating. Sie isst, she eats or she is eating. Es isst, it eats or it is eating. Wir essen, we eat or we are eating. Ihr esst, you eat or you are eating. Sie essen, they eat, you eat or they are eating or you are eating. Okay, you can try this exercise. Übung 1 Exercise 1. Remember that the ending of the verb conjugates as we learnt in part 5.2. The changes of the stem is the lesson you learned today. Übung 1 Antworten. Exercise 1 Answers. Treffen, to meet. The stem of the verb is treff. Ich treffe, du triffst, er trifft, sie trifft, es trifft, wir treffen, ihr trefft, sie treffen. Helfen, to help. The stem of the verb is help. Ich helfe, du hilfst, er hilft, sie hilft, es hilft, wir helfen, ihr helft, sie helfen. Sprechen, to speak. The stem of the verb is sprechen. Ich spreche, du sprichst, er spricht, sie spricht, es spricht, wir sprechen, ihr spricht, sie sprechen. Okay, hope you can remember how we made sentences in the previous lessons. So this is for you to try. Translate these sentences into German. Übung 2, Exercise 2. Well, let's check whether you are correct. Übung 2, Antworten. Exercise 2, Answers. She eats apples. She is eating apples. Sie isst Äpfel. You throw the paper or you are throwing the paper. Du wirfst das Papier or ihr werft das Papier or sie werfen das Papier. He dies or he is dying. Er stirbt. I speak German or I am speaking German. Ich spreche Deutsch. The snake stings or the snake is stinging. Die Schlange sticht. It measures the time or it is measuring the time. Es misst die Zeit. We help the woman or we are helping the woman. Wir helfen die Frau. Father gives money or father is giving money. Vater gibt Geld. They kick the balls or they are kicking the balls. Sie treten die Bälle. You meet the lady or you are meeting the lady. Du triffst die Dame or ihr trefft die Dame. Or sie treffen die Dame. Was wir heute gelernt haben. What we learned today. How to conjugate the verbs in which the verb stem changes E to I, especially for the pronouns do, er, sie and s. And how to make sentences using these verbs. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll meet you with another interesting lesson next time. Bye for today. Bis bald. Danke. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for more videos. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.